Well, happening right now, rain is in parts of North Texas, and winter weather, it's on its way for some of us as we give you a live look from Weatherford right now. This morning on Daybreak, we have team coverage. Chris Sadeghi is in our storm tracker, keeping us up to date with what's happening on the roads. He's starting out in Denton County.
And we know the roads are prepped and pre-treated for any winter weather we might see today, but a reminder, play it safe, take it slow this morning. Tashara Parker is closely monitoring for crashes and backups this morning as we all get out the door. We'll get to our team coverage in a few minutes, but first we say thank you for joining us. I'm Mark Histok.
Good morning, I'm Kara Soul. So meteorologist Greg Fields tracking all of this stuff behind us, talking about the timeline, the amounts. Greg, what do people need to know as they walk out the door?
Yeah, it's going to be wet out there as you head out the door this morning. It is going to be a very wet and very chilly morning commute. Any wintry weather, that's going to hold off until much later in the day. So we'll talk more about that for you coming up. In the meantime, let's show you what it looks like on radar this morning. That rain has really picked up across the area, and it is going to be heavy at times too. And as we get out into Tarrant County right now, you can see the widespread rain has moved into Tarrant, Denton counties, pushing on into Collin County right now, over toward Frisco and McKinney, looking at some heavier showers there. And look over at Louisville right now. We'll kind of zoom in on that area, heading right up I-35 there toward Denton. Going to have some pockets of some heavier downpours, maybe even some embedded thunderstorms at times here in some areas, especially a little farther south as we go through this morning. So the rain has really picked up, and you see how widespread it is as we zoom out here. So just about all of North Texas will be picking up some rain, and this will be some much needed rain across the area. Temperatures have fallen down into the lower mid and upper 40s right now. We'll be in the low 40s through the day, so well above freezing. You have to go well west of Wichita Falls before we run into any wintry weather. So it is all rain right now, but as we go through the day, we will get some of that wet snow mixed in from time to time. And you see the temperatures mid upper 40s heading out to Denton at 47, 43 in Gainesville and Sherman along the Red River, and 46 coming over to Dallas. So we're going to be in the 40s. Temperatures for the most part holding steady right around 40 degrees or so as we go through the day. So again, no big issues as far as wintry weather is concerned. Sticking on the roads, it won't be widespread, but maybe getting a little slushy at times north and west of the Metroplex. You see Fort Worth right now, the rain coming down, 44 degrees, feeling like it's 38. So it is going to be chilly out there. Those winds will come around as well out of the northeast a little bit later heading into the afternoon. So looking at our timecast as we head toward the end of the morning commute, widespread cold rain still across North Texas. Any wintry weather will be out toward Wichita Falls, beginning to move into our northwestern counties. And then as we head into the afternoon hours around midday, maybe a wet snowflake or two mixed in from time to time, especially north and west of the Metroplex. And that will be the case heading home later today as well. The rain may taper off just a little bit, but it is still going to be a wet afternoon commute too. So definitely keep the umbrellas handy, stay bundled up, be prepared for that. Give yourself certainly some extra time heading on out the door. So here's that day planner. Widespread rain as we go throughout the day. Those temperatures, again, holding steady in the lower 40s. Those northeast winds, they'll be pretty brisk as well as we head home a little bit later today. Still looking at widespread rain, but by late this afternoon, heading on into the evening, that's when we'll start to see some of that rain mixed in with some wet snow. So hopefully not big problems on the roads. We're not anticipating that as far as wintry weather is concerned, but we don't need that to have problems on the road. So it is wet out there. So let's get over to Tashara, seeing how the roads are looking.
Yeah, Greg, I'm so glad you mentioned that at the end. We don't need any wintry weather around here for things to pick up in the traffic department. Right now, though, things are looking decent. I want to cycle through some of these cameras. This is over in Tarrant County, and then this is over near DFW Airport. The roads are slick out there, so of course, give yourself some extra time, as Greg already mentioned, as you get ready to head out. Right now, we don't have any active accidents. We just got off the line with TxDOT Fort Worth, also just got off the line with TxDOT Dallas, just to ensure there's nothing currently working out that way. So again, Tarrant County, Dallas County, in the all clear as far as accidents are concerned this morning. Next 30 minutes, things don't look too bad. Next 3 hours, though, of course, you've heard Greg mentioning it for the last couple of days, things are going to change. So please be careful as you get ready to head out. I want to send things out right now, though, to my colleague Chris Sadeghi, who's up in Denton County. Chris, we've seen some wet roads across our area. What are you seeing out your way?
Yeah, Tashara, we left downtown Dallas, headed north on 35 towards Denton County, and it has been raining the entire time. You can see right now, I'll show you what we're dealing with. The roads are wet, and it's a pretty hard rain coming down, as it's been consistently this whole time that we've been on the roads. And we've seen the TxDOT signage, that electronic signage, warning drivers to slow down. We also know that TxDOT did take some time to pre-treat some of the major highways and the overpasses. Now, right now, it's not wintry weather, but of course, even a wet road can still be slick. So as you head out on your morning commute today, you definitely want to leave plenty of time. And I'm going to send it into Mariel Ruiz. It sounds like across the state, Mariel, the conditions could be similar or even worse.
Absolutely, Chris. It kind of just depends on where you're at. If you're anywhere close to North Texas, likely just seeing some cold rain. But if you continue to travel to the west, very different impacts. This is a video sent in from our sister station, KLBK. This is in Lubbock, Texas. And what we're seeing there, snowy conditions. What I can see, though, with these kind of flakes is that they're really fluffy, indicating slightly drier air in place. If we were to see some of this snow activity, it's going to be more so of a wet kind of snow, but you can see there it is blanketing the road there. But again, all the same system, different view as we switch our views here. This is out of El Paso. The National Weather Service tweeted out this image overnight, and you can see there very light snowfall. And it's because this is a little bit more removed from where the system is as a whole. Where we are seeing this winter weather advisory, it does extend into the Permian Basin, portions of West Texas, and into the Texas Panhandle. This system, though, while it's causing snow in the Panhandle, it'll continue to cause here some wet conditions across Interstate 20 towards North Texas. But I want to highlight also portions of Southeast Texas, closer to Houston, closer towards that Gulf Coast. Look at this. Later this afternoon, we're noticing some heavy rain. And not just that, but the threat for severe weather as well. That area under an enhanced risk. That's level 3 out of 5 for the threat of not just damaging winds, but isolated tornadoes as well. And we are looking at temperatures here statewide also varying. I'll have a look at that coming up in the next hour. Mark.
Okay, thank you for that, Marielle, as we tell you about warming shelters in Tarrant, Denton, Dallas, and Collin counties, which will be open today. Tiffany Liu is going to walk us through where people can go to get out of that cold coming up at 5:30. And a reminder, if we aren't on air, you can certainly track the rain hour by hour online using our WFAA weather app. It is free to download in your app store.